Hi Luminaires! My name is Jamie Butler, and today we're going to talk to our Little Luminaires. So if you find yourself in a position of having a little one, ages 4 to 8, and they're going to experience a transition or a death within the family or maybe a pet, and you are interested in teaching them how to continue with this relationship beyond the transition, then I've got a few tips for you. In fact, 3. So the first thing we're going to talk to our Little Luminaires about is death, dying, and transition. Now, it's never an easy topic, so let's take it into something that they can understand. So, a lunchbox. So this physical body that we have is similar to a lunchbox. And when this lunchbox gets broken, let's say drops, and it opens up and all of our food and our snacks and everything come out of it, and the lunchbox no longer closes together or zips together to hold everything in it, then the lunchbox is considered broken. Our physical bodies can show signs of being broken where it cannot hold the soul inside. So discussing with your Little Luminaire that the body is basically a container for something that's greater. And this greater part that's inside of us can exist beyond the physical body. Okay, number 2. The second thing that you want to talk to your Little Luminaire about is, where does the soul go? What happens to the lunch when it can't be held into the lunchbox anymore? And it's to talk about different locations. And my dad always liked to use the example of the wind. So we have the wind and it's all around us, but we don't really see it, but we can feel its presence and we can see how it interacts with everything around us. So explaining to your child that when the soul is no longer contained into the body, that it goes elsewhere but still exists. The important thing here is that normally when they see things end, it goes away from them. Like trash goes away, like food rots. When they say goodbye to someone, they go completely out of sight and it's just gone from them. So now we're teaching them that when we say goodbye in this manner, that is not a true sense of a goodbye. It's not an absolute closure. So it's giving them an idea that there's something beyond it. So that's the point to really make clear. Our third thing to talk to our Little Luminaires about is energy. An easy way to do this is to get a blank sheet of paper and lay it down. And take your hand and their hand and put it on top of the blank sheet of paper. And you tell them, take their eyes and have their eyes follow the hand. So if our hand is here, you go around the thumb, around the fingers, up and down, keeping their head still, and have the eyes go all around it. And ask them, do you see anything outside of the hand? And they'll come up with words like shining, glowing, white, yellow, green, blue. They might see colors right away. And that shows you that they're able to visually perceive energy. Now remember to share it with somebody else, because Luminaires, if you're the one transitioning and you're teaching your child this, make sure you share with another parent who is preceding you or some other authority or family member that's preceding you that will still help the child in the same way that you were engaging in the conversation. The best thing to remember when you're teaching your Little Luminaire is to ask them how they feel about the situation. If they're comfortable, they're aligned. If they're not, back them out of there. Just say, we're going to talk about this later on today. Now, I would love to continue this conversation, Luminaires. So if you have questions on this, please send them my way. I am interested in making a full video on how to get our Little Luminaires aligned with the new relationships that happen after death and transition. Thank you, Luminaires, for listening. Bye, Luminaires.